Hello and welcome back to Miss Darley's Stories. Today we are going to be reading Mrs. Spritzer's Garden, one of my favorites. Actually, it was given to me by somebody who was a teaching mentor to me in college, and she thought it would be a nice book for my first classroom. Mrs. Spritzer is a teacher. She is in room 108 at Tremont Elementary School. Inside room 108 are 6 tables, 4 circles, and 2 rectangles. There is a rug in one corner with real hopscotch squares and checkerboards woven in bright colors. There is also a size chart, a birthday chart, a gerbil in a cage, a housekeeping, and dress-up corner, a row of 21 pegs for coats and backpacks, and, in the another corner, Mrs. Spritzer's desk. I would love to be a student in that classroom. At the end of summer, Mr. Merrick, the principal, walks down the hall to Mrs. Spritzer's room and gives her a packet of seeds. Mrs. Spritzer consults her calendar and plans her daily schedule. She checks her tools. She makes sure the soil is right, light, and well drained, with plenty of room for sprouting. Then Mrs. Spritzer plants the seeds. She waters them, feeds them, and makes sure that they get plenty of sun. The seeds begin to sprout. As the plants grow, Mrs. Spritzer watches them closely. She checks daily for weeds and pests. She knows that different plants need different things and that each plant has its own shape. I'm starting to wonder if these are really plants or if these are the students in Ms. Spritzer's classroom. Some of the plants grow quickly, pushing upward, eager, impatient. Some grow more slowly, unfolding themselves bit by bit. Some plants sprout thin and tall. Some are bushy and wide-spreading. Some are bold and showy. They are brightly colored, saying, "Look at me." And some are silvery and quiet, the color of the earth. A few are like the wildflowers and will grow anywhere you put them. But some need gentle care, a special watching over. So here's her watching over, and here are the wildflowers. As the seasons change, Mrs. Spritzer tends her garden. Wow, look at that garden. And then the year is over, and her job is done. So when the principal came down the hall and gave her seeds, do you think that maybe this was a class list, and these were all the students that she was going to plant and help grow? So even though the year is done, it says, but the plants will keep growing, uncurling their stems, stretching their leaves outward, and showing their faces to the sun. So she's letting them free. Mrs. Spritzer puts away her tools, her daily calendar, and her plan book. Soon another year will start, and Mr. Merrick will once again walk down the hall, with a packet of seeds to Mrs. Spritzer. She will dust off her tools, till the soil, and a new garden will begin. She sounds like a pretty amazing teacher. So that was Mrs. Spritzer's garden. I hope that you enjoyed.